Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Krishna Caitanya Book compilation given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on September 29th, 2020 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Sri Chaitanya Islam, Hare Om Tat Sat. Today, we're continuing with the Krishna Caitanya compilation.
So today we are continuing with the Krishna Caitanya Book compilation.
Can I be heard?
Can I be heard? Today's topic is the residents of Navadvip go to Pulia to see Mahaprabhu.
Chaitanya Mangal. Chalaha sakala prabhu dekhibare, sei mone sei khone sarvajan chale.
Lord Nityananda said,
Lord Nityananda said,
everyone to go to see the Lord Gauranga.
everyone should go to see the Lord Gauranga.
That intention, at that moment, everyone went on the journey.
In that moment, everyone went on that journey. Shri Murari Gupta Karcha 3.4.9 and a half, second half. On the following day, accompanied by all the bhaktas, including brahmanas, shudras, and even lowly physicians like myself, that Mahatma Nityananda departed for Shantipur and the home of Advaita.
বুদ্ধিবাসীর মহাপ্রভু দর্শনার্থ ফুলিয়া যাত্রা। তবে সর্বভক্তগণ নিত্যানন্দ সঙ্গে প্রভু দেখিবারে সহ্য করিলেন রঙ্গে।
All the devotees went with Lord Nityananda.
Then all the devotees went with Lord Nityananda
With great happiness,
with great happiness
and prepared to see Lord Gauranga.
They were prepared to see Lord Gauranga.
এই সব আখ্যান যত নবদেবাসী শুনিলেন গৌরচন্দ্র হইলা সন্ন্যাসী।
All the Navadvip residents
All the Navadvip residents
heard
heard
the news
the news
that Lord Chandra has taken has become a sannyasi.
that Gaurachandra had become a sannyasi.
শুনিয়া অদ্ভুত নাম শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য সর্বলোক হরি বলি বলে ধন্য ধন্য।
When they heard the wonderful name Sri Krishna Caitanya,
When they heard the wonderful name Sri Krishna Caitanya,
all the people all chanted the name.
All the people all chanted the name.
Haribo!
Haribo!
And said, glories, glories.
And said, glories, glories.
ফুলিয়া নগরে প্রভু আছেন শুনিয়া দেখিতে চলিলা সব লো হর্ষ হইয়া
When they heard that Lord Gauranga was in the city or town of Pulia,
When they heard that Lord Gauranga was in the town of Pulia,
they happily went to see the Lord.
they happily went to see the Lord.
আবাল বৃদ্ধ যুবতী মুখ ধীর জন মূর্খ কিবা তপস্বী চলিলা সর্বজন
Children, elders, young ladies,
Children, elders, young ladies,
the dumb,
the dumb,
the wise,
the wise,
the foolish,
the foolish,
the ascetics.
the ascetics.
Everyone went.
Everyone went.
কিবা বৃদ্ধ কিবা শিশু কি পুরুষ নারী আনন্দে চলিলা সবে বলি হরি হরি
Whether old people, whether young people,
Whether old people, whether young people,
whether men or women,
whether man or woman,
they all great bliss
they all with great bliss departed,
chanting the name of Hari.
chanting the names of Hari.
Hari Hari,
Hari Hari,
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol. Murari Gupta Kocha 3.4.10. Sachi, also in gladness and consummate love, went with great haste to Advaita's house, thinking all the while of her son, the ultimate supreme person.
সচি আগে আগে ধায় গায়ে হইল বল আনন্দে চলিয়া যায় বৈষ্ণব সকল
Mother Sachi went ahead of everyone.
Mother Sachi,
Ran
Mother
quickly
Sachi,
went ahead of everyone.
Mother Sachi ran ahead of everyone.
Her body was very strong. Became strong.
Her body and her hands became strong.
Her body became strong.
Her body became strong.
All the Vaishnavas
All the Vaishnavas
joyfully
went.
পূর্ব পাষণ্ডিগণের অনুশোচনা ও নির্বেদ পূর্বে যে পাষণ্ডী সব করিল নিন্দন তারাও সপরিকরে করিল গমন
Those atheists who previously had criticized the Lord
Those atheists who previously had criticized the Lord
or blasphemed the Lord,
or blasphemed the Lord,
Gauranga,
Gauranga,
they went with their families to see Lord Gauranga.
they went with their families to see Lord Gauranga.
গুরু রূপে
So Lord Chaitanya's strategy of taking sannyas
So Lord Chaitanya's strategy of taking sannyas
to deliver all the fallen souls
was to deliver all the fallen souls.
and those who blasphemed him and attacked him.
Those who have blasphemed him and attacked him.
Somehow those people also were changed and went to see the Lord.
Somehow those people were changed and they went to see the Lord
along with their families.
along with their families.
গুরু রূপে নবদ্বীপে লভিলেন জন্ম না বুঝিয়া নিন্দা করিলাম তান ধর্ম
That the Supreme Personality Godhead had secretly
That the Supreme Personality of Godhead had secretly
taken birth appearance in Navadvip.
had taken his appearance in Navadvip.
They
They thought, quote,
without understanding, we have blasphemed the Lord.
they thought, quote, without understanding, we have blasphemed the Lord,
Blasphemed his
blasphemed
Dharma,
his dharma,
blasphemed his spiritual activities.
blasphemed his spiritual activities.
এবে লই গিয়া তান চরণে শরণ তবে সব অপরাধ হইবে খণ্ডন
If we go and take shelter of his lotus feet,
If we go and take shelter of his lotus feet,
then all our offenses will be
then all our offenses will be
destroyed.
Those atheists who were opposed to Sri Mahaprabhu and who blasphemed him during his residence in Sridham Mayapur also departed for Fulia to counteract their offenses when they understood that Sri Mahaprabhu was there. In the Skanda Purana, Kumarika Khanda of the Maheshwara Kanda, it is stated, quote, O Lord, as the earth is the only shelter for those who slip and fall, you are the only shelter for the misguided people. Unquote.
এই মতে বলি লোক মহা আনন্দে ধায় হেন নাহি জানিল কত পথে যায়
Speaking in this way, people rushed there in great happiness. And no one could understand how many different paths people were taking.
No one could understand how many different paths people were taking.
So there was a massive exodus from Navadvip to see Lord Chaitanya.
So there was a massive
exodus
from Navadvip to see Lord Chaitanya.
শ্রী চৈতন্য নাম শ্রবণে শ্রী চৈতন্য দর্শনার্থ গণ সমষ্টির ফুলিয়া যাত্রা অনন্ত অর্বুদ লোক হইল খিয়া ঘাটে খিয়ারি করিতে পার পড়িল সংকটে
Unlimited millions of people are gathered at the ferry boat landing.
Unlimited millions of people gathered at the ferry boat landing.
The ferry boatman fell into a dilemma.
The ferry boatman fell into a dilemma.
How to get everyone across the river.
How to get everyone across the river. During the time of Mahaprabhu, the Saraswati or Kadiya river entered the Ganges, where the canal known as Vagdevi currently enters the Ganges near Nrsimhapalli. At that time, the boat Ghat and on the Kadiya river was outside Sri Mayapur, past Swarna Vihar, Godruma and Madhyadvipa. At that place, people from Navadvipa would cross the river to go to Shantipur and Fulia. It seems that Navadvip was quite vast at that time.
কেহ বান্ধে ভেলা, কেহ ঘট বুকে করে, কেহ বা কলার গাছ ধরিয়া সাঁতারে।
Some bound banana trunks together, making rafts.
Some amount of banana trunks together, making a raft
To cross the river.
to cross the river.
Some held overturned water, pots to their chest and swam across.
Some had the pots overturned on their chest. Some had the water pots overturned on their chest.
They held it to the chest.
They held it to the chest
Swam across.
and swam across.
Someone swam across by holding on banana trunks.
And someone swam across, and some swam across holding on banana trunks.
In other words, the people were very anxious to get across.
Some other people, they were anxious to get across.
And since the ferry boats could only hold a limited people,
Since the ferry boats could only hold limited people,
they were so anxious to get across.
so they were so anxious to get across.
And somehow holding banana trees or water pots upside down.
Somehow they were holding banana trees, water pots upside down,
Rafts of bananas, rafts of banana trees.
rafts of banana trees.
Somehow or another they crossed the river.
Somehow or other they crossed the river.
Great enthusiasm to see Lord Chaitanya.
Great enthusiasm to see Lord Chaitanya.
কতবার হইল নাহি সমুচ্চয়, যে যে মতে পারে সেই মতে পার হয়।
How many, no one could tell how many people there were.
No one could tell how many people were there
To cross the river.
to get across the river.
People crossed the river
People crossed the river
in whichever way they were able.
in whichever way they were able.
And every possible way.
Every possible way.
গর্ভবতী নারী চলে ঘন শ্বাস বয়, চৈতন্যের নাম করি সেই পার হয়।
Pregnant women, they went around, they went breathing heavily as they walked.
Pregnant women, they went breathing heavily as they walked,
Chanting the holy name of Lord Chaitanya.
chanting the holy name of Lord Chaitanya.
They somehow or another crossed the river.
They somehow or other, they crossed the river.
অন্ধ খোঁড়া লোক সব চলে সাথে সাথে, চৈতন্যের নামেতে প্রশস্ত পথ দেখে।
The blind and the lame, crippled people, they walked.
The blind and the lamed, they crippled, walked,
And walked together,
they walked together,
taking the holy name of Lord Chaitanya.
taking the holy name of Lord Chaitanya.
They saw the road as very broad.
They saw the road as very broad. The road was very broad,
by the influence of Lord Chaitanya.
Okay. They saw the road very broad by the influence of Lord Chaitanya's name.
সহস্র সহস্র লোক এক নায়ে চড়ে কত দূর গিয়া মাত্র নৌকা ডুবে পড়ে
Thousands and thousands of people
Thousands and thousands of people
would sit in one boat.
would sit in one boat.
After going a short distance,
After going a short distance,
the boat would sink.
the boat would sink.
তথাপি চিত্তে কেহ বিষাদ না করে ভাসে সর্বলোক হরি বলে উচ্চ স্বরে
So in spite of that,
Still, in spite of that,
no one felt discouraged.
no one felt discouraged.
All the people
All the people
floated, chanting the name in the water and chanting the name of Hari loudly.
All the people floated in the water while chanting the name
And
chanting the name of Hari loudly.
হেন সে আনন্দ জন্মি আছয়ে অন্তরে সর্বলোক ভাসে মহা আনন্দ সাগরে
such an ecstasy appeared in their hearts
Such an ecstasy appeared in their hearts
that all the people
that all the people
floated in a great ocean of ecstasy.
that all the people floated in a great ocean of ecstasy.
যে না জানে সাঁতারিতে সেও ভাসে সুখে ঈশ্বর প্রভাব কুল পায় বিনা দুঃখে
Those who did not know how to swim, they also happily floated.
Those who did not know how to swim, they also happily floated.
By the mercy of the Lord,
By the mercy of the Lord,
they reached the other shore
they reached the opposite shore
without distress.
without distress.
Since the people were meditating on Lord Chaitanya and wanted to see him,
So the people, they were meditating on Lord Chaitanya and they wanted to see him.
since by his mercy, the people somehow or another
Since by his mercy the people somehow or other
crossed the river
crossed the river
and could proceed to see the Lord.
so that they could proceed to see the Lord.
কত দিকে লোক পার হয় নাহি জানি সবে মাত্র চতুর্দিকে শুনি হরি ধ্বনি
The author said, I don't know.
The other said, The author says, I don't know
In how many directions the people crossed the river.
in how many directions the people crossed the river.
In all directions, all that could be heard
In all directions, all that could be heard
was the name of Hari.
was the name of Hari.
এই মতো আনন্দে চলিলা সব লোক পাশরিয়া ক্ষুধা তৃষ্ণা গৃহধর্ম শোক
And they proceeded to see Lord Chaitanya
When they proceeded to see Lord Chaitanya
in great happiness,
in great happiness,
spiritual happiness.
in great spiritual happiness,
All the people forgot their hunger, thirst, and their
all the people forgot their hunger, thirst, and their
household duties and lamentation.
household duties and lamentation.
So this is the secret of how to be happy.
So, this is the secret of how to be happy
in this material world.
in this material world.
We are fully Krishna conscious or God conscious,
If we are fully Krishna conscious or God conscious,
and we forget all the suffering of the material world.
then we will forget all the suffering of the material world.
We're floating in the ocean of transcendental bliss.
We will be floating on the ocean of transcendental bliss. Hari Bol.
আইল সকল ফুলিয়া নগরে ব্রহ্মাণ্ড পর্ষিয়া হরি বলে উচ্চ স্বরে
All the people, they arrived in the town of Pulia,
As all the people, they arrived in the town of Pulia,
chanting the name of Hari so loudly,
chanting the name of Hari so loudly
and the vibration filled the entire universe.
that the vibration filled the entire universe. Hari Bol. Murari Gupta Kacha 3.4.11. Throughout the day, all the bhaktas stayed there and ate the highly sanctified prasadi food given by the blessed Mahatma Sri Advaita, who is the plenary portion of Sri Shiva. On the next day, Mahaprabhu came from Pushpagrama, Pulia.
So, Pulia is between Shantipur and Ranagat.
So Pulia is in between Shantipur and
Ranagat,
Pranagat,
which is on the way to Calcutta.
Ranagat, which is on the way to Calcutta.
So, Pulia was the place that Haridas Thakur would resided in a
Pulia was the place where Haridas Thakur resided in a
cave and chanted Hare Krishna.
and chanted Hare Krishna.
So that's also on the side of the Ganges.
That's also on the side of Ganges.
So Lord Chaitanya went to Pulia to see Lord Haridas Thakur,
When Lord Chaitanya went to Pulia to see Haridas Thakur
and then went to Shantipur,
and then went to Shantipur,
the house of Advaita.
to the house of Advaita.
Different versions, but
There are different versions, but
somehow or another the Lord reached Shantipur.
somehow or other the Lord reached Shantipur.
And all the people were waiting there for the Lord.
All the people were waiting there for the Lord,
Chanting loudly the name of Hare Krishna.
chanting loudly the name of Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
We know that Advaita Goswami is simultaneously the incarnation of Mahavishnu
So we know that Advaita Goswami is simultaneously the incarnation of Mahavishnu
and the transcendental form of Lord Shiva as the Sadashiva.
and the transcendental form of Lord Shiva as the Sadashiva.
So sometimes he is addressed as Mahavishnu, sometimes he is addressed as the very portion of Sadashiva.
Sometime he is addressed as Mahavishnu and sometime he is addressed as the plenary portion of Sadashiva.
But not humanly possible to feed suddenly that many people.
It's not humanly possible to feed that many people
that arrived without warning to see Lord Chaitanya.
that arrived without warning to see Lord Chaitanya.
But for Lord Shiva, everything is possible.
But for Lord Shiva, everything is possible.
For
That
Goswami, he could do that.
Advaita Goswami, he could do that.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. That arrived without informing to see Lord Chaitanya. Thus ends the chapter. The residents of Navadvip go to Pulia to see Mahaprabhu.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.